Well, hello there, and today we have Trabota, the man, the myth, the legend. How's it going, Trabota? How are you feeling today?
Feeling a bit tired, but can still carry on the conversation. Let's go.
So, how did you find the experience of going to Stockholm, representing Singapore, your country? How was it meeting all your friends online for the first time? Just the whole package of going to Stockholm and how you played.
Well, it's my first time going to Europe in general, so I felt pretty excited. Stockholm is a very beautiful city. It was also quite a big temperature change from Singapore. And then when we went there, we met up with all the players I've known all these like few years, which was a very surreal moment. Yeah. I had two flights and it was a transit at Doha in Qatar. I got to fly from Stockholm to Doha with Zigzag on the way back. Way to Stockholm, I don't think he was in the same flight as me as he opted for one day earlier. We got to chit chat at the waiting area, but once we got on the plane, as our seat numbers are different, so we kind of got separated. But then when we reached Doha, we got to chit chat again for a while.
And I bet like you were both absolutely knackered after the two flights because it must have been like how many hours would it have been?
That flight was like 6 hours 50 minutes ish, Stockholm to Doha. Yeah. And then after that, we both had our own like connecting flights to our respective destinations.
How did you find on the final day? Obviously, you had the first day. You can feel free to talk about that. But on the second day, facing in front of all the crowd on your own, playing GeoGuessr.
Yeah, the second day is definitely more pressuring compared to the first day, as the big crowd is like right in front of your eyes while you're playing. While on the first day, you are like behind the walls of the rows of PCs with other competitors. So second day definitely got the nerves up for me. It was quite a big stage to see everyone sitting there watching, and the lights were all over the place, flashing. Yeah, quite dramatic.
I watched your game against Apotic. That was a really good game, and obviously your game against Radu in the last eight. How did you find those two matches against both lads, like both incredibly talented players like yourself? How was that experience for you?
Definitely more nerve-wracking. You want to like be able to consistently get the right region because everyone is so good at region guessing all the countries. You just want to, move on to the next round or next stage, hopefully for a win. Yeah, against Radu, he pretty much nailed every single round correctly. Like there was a Bulgaria round where I missed some information, which he saw like the province name, and I didn't get to see it, so lost me a couple points there. And then there's also one Turkey round. I think he found like the area code, which I didn't. So he pretty much got all the edge against me and therefore deserved the win there. Yeah. I do feel that the Topotic game was better suited, yeah, as I feel like I've researched a lot of like Indonesia rules, polls and stuff. Therefore I couldn't get such like close guesses. And I think both of us also 5K like one round each in that, which was quite impressive.
Yeah, I'm actually really interested in this because I don't know the answer. When did you actually first start playing GeoGuessr, and what motivated you to continue playing the game, whether it is for fun or just competitively?
I think I first started in 21, like early 2021, and I mostly got the inspiration from like GeoWizard and GeoPeter. They were quite popular at that time for GeoGuessr. And then after that, I just like followed their tips videos and kind of moved on to Twitch to watch streamers play. Diono was doing country streaks, and I learned a lot from him. Think Project Bloom also at that time was also doing similar, and I also learned from them. And so that is where I kind of just progressed. Played quite a number of chat guesser.
I definitely learned a lot in my early days with chat guessing. There were so many experienced players that probably played longer than us as well, or Twitch streamers like XQC, a massive Twitch streamer, reacting to. I think it was it your game against Apotic?
Yeah, I was on the
Yeah,
Russia.
yeah, Russia 5K. Like to see that, like such a big influencer watching it and broadcasting it to his audience, like just the whole I feel like the whole World Cup was such a success and so many new players, or players coming back. There's quite a few players I've been talking to that haven't played for a while and they kind of motivated to go back into it. What would your advice be on getting better at GeoGuessr, or whether that is to improve casually for fun or for more of the competitive side? What would your main pieces of advice be?
Firstly, I would like to address the Russia 5K. I would have preferred if that clip was showing my British Columbia Island 5K instead.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because you how quick was it? It was like how quick did you 5k that?
I
Like,
think
weren't
it
it?
was like 15 seconds. Yeah, if only like it can like showcase both in like the same clip, like both of our 5Ks.
True.
I think the best way to improve is to play while referring to like documents from like Plunkett and stuff.
Mhm.
So like after every game, you analyze the rounds where you get it like wrong and check what you could have missed, be it in the location, and like cross check it with the guide itself. And so just keep practicing like this and you will get good. Yeah, playing GeoGuessr helps as there's a lot of like more basic clues that can help like identify the country. Then for Plunkett Guide is mostly region guessing. There are some like experienced streamers who can also like teach you how to region guess better. Good to find a maybe more experienced streamer in that sense. I think Cinnamonic is a good one. Maybe Make Potato as well. Both of these does quite a lot of GeoGuessr. As for the rest, I'm however not too familiar with like the current latest streamers, so can't really give more examples. But I know
Yeah.
there are a lot of great streamers out there.
Yeah, 100%. And I feel like they're very educational and they'll tell you everything almost every round. Especially Cinnamonique, like there's always something he wants to tell you. Like a lot of like the streamers, the majority are open and are happy to answer any questions. Whether someone's got it wrong, they'll explain why. Just get into that regular habit of being on the stream event. You just pick up things like you said, and you'll reach a stage where you can get countries often enough, and then you can kind of more focus on the region specific clues. I feel like chat guess is very underrated, especially nowadays. It doesn't really get. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about as much. It's all about reading documents or playing so many games, but you kind of have to do a bit of all of it, really.
Need to break it up into like country by country and stuff.
Yep.
Yep.
Any last things you want to add, Trabota, in terms of like the event, the developers, the organization, before we end the interview?
Overall, the event was a great success, I feel, and definitely brought newer players into the game.
Yep, 100%. So much of it really exceeded expectations of a lot of us in the community, and to give like yourself, Consus, so many legends in the community an opportunity to express themselves and show what they can do in front of people and let people know, not just in the local community but outside of the community. It's really an honor to have that. Not too many communities out there or developers out there that would do something like that and give the players that have been grinding and putting so much effort in for the last 2 plus, even like half decade for some people. It's really great to have that. Like I say, it was awesome to see, like you and Zigzag, you have to travel so far just to take part and for them to like help you with the flights and get it sorted.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, thanks so much for accessing the interview, Trabota, and thanks so much. It really means a lot, and it's great to talk to you and meet you in person.
Yep. Thanks
And
for having me.
yep, hopefully that when the next one happens, fingers crossed, I'm sure we'll bump into each other again. But yep, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll catch you soon.
See ya.